round on ESPN, presented by Mountain Dew. The 76ers and the Nets meet in the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs from Wells Fargo Center in the city of brotherly love. Take a look at our playoff tracker. Brought to you by Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans. Later tonight, it's Orlando and Toronto in Game 1 of that best-of-7 series. And then tomorrow, our friends on TNT will have Boston, Indiana at 1 Eastern. And then tomorrow night, the team with the best record in the NBA, the Milwaukee Bucks, take on the Detroit Pistons in Game 1 of their series. Starting lineup brought to you by Modelo Especial. We'll start with the Nets. D'Angelo Russell, Joe Harris, who led the NBA in three-point shooting. Damari Carroll, Rodion Kurucs, a rookie from Latvia, and Jared Allen, who's been a terrific shot blocker and a rim protector this year. Great starting five for Philadelphia, maybe the second best in the league behind Golden State, with Simmons, Redick, Butler, Harris, and Joel Embiid. And with all the story and all the drama surrounding the health of Embiid, let's bring in the third member of our crew, Cassidy Hubbard. Joel Embiid, a major factor, 8 of the 10 points for Philly. Our NBA playoff quadruple header continues at 5 Eastern. What a job by Steve Clifford and the Magic. First time in the playoffs since 2012. They'll take on Toronto. And then on ABC tonight, we have the team with the best record.
What were the rotations going to be? This is where you hope to feature Tobias Harris, but he goes to his good friend Boban on the low post. Mr. Carroll, that's a tough cover right there.
Let's continue tomorrow. Blazers, Oklahoma City. Game 1 on ABC, 3:30 Eastern time. Coverage starts a half hour earlier with NBA Countdown presented by Straight Talk Wireless. Boy, it did seem like Portland did whatever it could to play Utah. And then
but boy, when you tuned in that they play hard, they know the shots they want. They are an analytics darling. They're raining down from 3 in Philly, in trouble early.
Round on ESPN, presented by Mountain Dew. With Doris Burke, Cassidy Hubbard, Dave Pash back in Philadelphia. It's a beautiful day outside, 75 degrees here in Philly. Meanwhile, the 76ers are shooting just 32% from the floor. Jimmy Butler is really keeping them in the game. They're down. Was behind the line. He did. It was a 3. And it's an 8-point deficit. Butler with 23 first half points. But the Nets still with the advantage at halftime here in Game 1.
NBA First Round on ESPN, presented by Mountain Dew, is brought to you by Infinity, Empower the Drive, Old Spice, men have skin too, you know? And Progressive Insurance. Get slammed on savings today. Visit Progressive.com.
Welcome back to NBA First Round on ESPN, presented by Mountain Dew. Here in Philadelphia, the 76ers trail at halftime of Game 1. Their series with the Brooklyn Nets. As we look at our first half stats, brought to you by Mitsubishi Motors. Philadelphia struggled from three-point land, missed its first 11, went 2 of 14. And how about the bench for the Nets? 35-16 outscoring Philadelphia, which stayed in the game with second chance points by Jimmy Butler.
NBA First Round on ESPN is presented by Mountain Dew. Do the do. And in part by State Farm. Talk to an agent today at 800-STATE-FARM. And one a day.
Now 13 late in the ballgame in Game 1. Kawhi Leonard's playoff debut as a Raptor in first postseason game in 2 years. Coming up next, Toronto and Orlando, Game 1 of that series. Toronto, the 2 seed of the East. Milwaukee, the number 1 seed, will play Detroit tomorrow.
You look at Kawhi Leonard.
Joel Embiid and the Sixers home with a loss. Game 2 here in Philly on Monday night. Coming up next, NBA playoffs continue on ESPN. Orlando, Toronto, Game 1. Don't forget ABC later. Clippers and Warriors. Nuggets and Spurs late tonight on ESPN. For Doris Burke, Cassidy Hubbard, their entire crew, I'm Dave Pash. Let's send it to Toronto. Ryan Ruocco, Chauncey Billups. Take it away, guys.